Hello everyone. Right, let's make sure this is working. Nope. Give me a second. Come on. My iPad takes forever. Right, there we go. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to class. Today we're going to be doing some type of dot thing. The best description I've got. Oh, morning Sandy. And I've got this drawing that I did about a year ago as some inspiration, and I've also got a sheet of fussy cut butterflies from the one of the new Lemoncraft fussy cut books. And it's got roses and spanners in it. I would have looked up the name if I was prepared, but I wasn't. So that's just me in general. Right into the silent. Okay. Oh, hello, Tanya. Hello, Karen. Righty-o. So let's get started, shall we? On class today, and I also would have fussy cut these out if I didn't. Yeah, actually. We might save these and just use a piece of tissue paper. Just because I really like these, and they also the technique that I'm doing today probably won't work with lumpy collage, like something that will make lumps and bumps. So I probably just need to go with some tissue paper instead, just to give us like a little bit of a background on it. That's all. So just something to work with, you know. So it's raining down here. It has been all week, and I hope everyone who's out west and in the northern parts of Queensland is getting the rain they need for the rest of the year, because I heard they got a real good flogging of rain this week, which is really nice. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cover 2 pages fully in matte medium, and the reason why I want to do like a full napkin layout on this one in particular is because I've got some spine damage going on in my book, because you know, kind of don't treat my art journals correctly, which is just lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So gotta, you know, do some engineering / fixing up as you go. So we're just gonna come in and put all that down. Okay, and then okay, there we go. And we're gonna, because we've got such a large covering of it as well, we're gonna do the matte medium over top, and this is just to stabilize it. And we want to kind of do this as lightly and as quickly as possible, so then we don't make too many tears, because that's the plan. Stand right. We go. Yep. because it's raining, the tissue paper is more likely to tear, which is just lovely. Right. There we go. So now we've got that. We're just gonna peel back the outer bits we don't need anymore. Go, and then let's get started now that we've got something backing. You're probably wondering how birds and all of that relate, but don't worry. We'll figure that out as we go. So now what we want to do is we just want to come along with some magnesium blue and some gesso. Open my gesso tub. How's everyone's week been? Mine's been interesting. I got a flat tire on Monday, which really just set the week out lovely. And then it was the first 5-day week back in like 3 weeks, and it's a bit hard going back to work in 5 days after doing 3 weeks of 4. I did not realize that until this week, which was interesting. And I probably want some paisley. No. I know, 1 minute. I'm running out of this colour because I like it so much. I use it a lot. Right. So now that we've got that one there, we got very, very wet this week. Hey, lots of rain. Rain's good though, although I am missing the sun and the heat. Oh, hi Diane. And yes, it has rained a lot. Alrighty, so here we go, folks. So we're going to come in with our blue and that one. And just to apply some paint. I'm just scraping on this paint here. I'm getting the magnesium effect I want, so I'm just going to put a little bit of the magnesium on the page. I kind of just want a thick covering. Okay. And then where's this paintbrush? We just want to go in and do 1, 2. we go, and I'm just going to come in and try and get a bit more of the magnesium down. Blue, I mean, and then just get that down a bit more there. Right, and then I need to wash my paintbrush out. Why did I not grab a tub of water? Right. Second. Just gonna wash out my paintbrush. Go. And now we've done. Why can't I get even more blue on it? Oh, anyways. Right, now we've done that, we're gonna dry our page real quick. So the reason I'm just playing. Move the cords around. The reason why I am putting a thick coating of blue up the top is because mainly our technique's going to be down this bottom area here, and I just want some coverage before I go in and do the detail. This is going to be a fairly detailed thing, and it probably won't finish in the hour, but you know, it is what it is, so there we go. Right, that's nearly all dry. Go. So let's try. Now we've got that. We're just going to come in, and I'm just going to right, just to get where the lines go. Alright, so now that I've got that there, we can start with the detail. So I'm thinking we go with like this yellow. And orange, burgundy. A bit of this pink in there. So we're just going to need just a few colours to work on this one. Pink. That might help this colour here. Oh, it's the same colour, that's positive. Oh, that one's a bit lighter. Oh, here's the orange I want. That one. And then maybe. So I'm just getting all the colours ready to go. We might want to add some of our dark colour there as we go. So now let's start, shall we? So I just got all the colours ready, just because then we know what we're working with. And we're going to grab our cotton tip and just start. So let's start this colour. Keep going. Just add a bit more paint to it. So I think we might be done with the payson. So we kind of want like a good amount of coverage on the bird. I know you can't see where I drew it, but it's there. So I'm not explaining much. I'm just trying to do this as fast as possible because this is a long technique. It takes a bit of effort. So, well, not technique in the sense, it just, any type of these paintings, they just take a bit of time. So we've got that there. We might come in and do next is the pink. And then we can't do the pink down this way. And I just try and create some shadows, so choosing where I want the shadows to go on my bird is basically, so I want the darker ones in like these edges and then the light ones around where the light would be. I know, bit technical, but we will get there. And then we've got those ones, we want yellow. And then we've got that there. Might move on to another colour, which is the orange, perhaps. So just trying to balance out where I've already got the colours. And now we've got all of that there. As we'll flip it over the other side. That's okay, Marlene. We haven't done much yet. I'm still on the first layer of dots. So, you know, trying to go as fast as possible here. Yeah, so the tissue paper I used for a texture just to get something down and so we've got like a little bit of backing there because it's going to be a very heavy paint layer. So by having the tissue paper there and the glue there, it adds this like extra layer so then it doesn't seep through to the other side. Even though my art journal is made out of very good watercolor paper, it still will buckle a little bit because of how much paint we are adding in some areas. So it's added as like an extra sort of like thickener and safety net. So it doesn't matter that it had fish on it. We are using similar colors that were already on the tissue paper though, just so then it does blend in a little bit more because we can't just be like, well, we just showed us this for like, or yeah, it'll stand out too much if we don't do something with it. So we've nearly got most of that done. I just want to come in and do this bit here and the beak, which I've kept mostly out of any other color clear. This is why I have lots of ear cleaners here today. I'm just going to come in and do these ones. Going so you can see my head in the video. Do you think it needs possibly a bit of teal? Come out in a minute. Right, so now we've got to dry this first layer of dots, or else it's going to mix with our second layer. So we're just going to come in and dry this real quick. Right. Now that that is dry, just swap it out. And we're going to come in and do a second layer, which is where the details are more added, and we do a smaller round of dots. So let me just get that size, and for those ones there we might do like I need my second palette because this palette don't have enough room at the moment, isn't it? When the palette doesn't have enough room. Here we go. Madonna's going to be helpful for once. I received that much political newspaper. It is unbelievable. By the way, these like political marketing things they send out, it's great for using as a palette because they're glossy. Non-absorbent paper. It's great. It's also the least biodegradable. It's fun times for all of us, right? And then, so we've got the teal, again, that color, green, and then we might add some more yellow on some of the lighter ones. But yeah, let's see how this goes. We also have white as well, so this one here we want to go over top of the ones we've already got. We don't have to do all of them, it just adds to the layers. I know this is breaking like our 3 color rule, but it's okay. Normally we only use a max of 5 colors, but like we have definitely used over 5 colors today, which is all good. I will lift the art journal up after I've done this layer. And then so I'm trying to put the teal mostly on the darker color first layer dots, like the burgundy and the haze and grey. However, I'm also doing it on some of the orange and yellow ones. They will become a little bit brighter by it, so try not to do it on too many of them, or else we'll have like it'll be like really light with not much depth in the darker areas. Um, so that we've got those ones there done, I'm going to come in and do the green. And because this green is a heavy body one, it might take a little bit more effort to make the dots. And my dots are not round, heads up. Not in the slightest bit. Right, and then there we go. Ooh. So not all the first layer dots need them, just a few need the secondary ones. There we go. So I think we're done the second layer of dots nearly. I just want to do a few of them. You're pixelating him. Yeah, kind of. I think. I really hope this works. It takes a long time for it to... You don't really know until the end. It's a bit of a worrying moment, but that's okay. Kind of. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, sorry. Come up here where there isn't so many secondary dots. Come on, a few more. So I'll show you this now because that's the second layer of dots, I'm pretty sure, all done. Right, so let me show you. Well, it's easy technique. Like all you need is cotton wool balls and a skewer and an end of a paintbrush. Like that is it. And like you can try this out and it's really nice and effective once you get nice and close to it. When you look far away, it looks kind of a little bit messy. But so that's the second layer done, as you can see. And now we're going to go in and do the next layer. So let me just get a drink of water real quick. Sorry about that. Throat is just getting dry. I don't really want to get dehydrated today. Now we've got that there done. We're going to dry this layer and then we're going to come in and do the next layer of dots. I know, lots of layers. It's all about layering. Right, so we've just kind of touch dried that. However, because we use the lime green, it's a little bit more of a heavy body paint. So it is going to take a little bit longer to dry. So while it dries, we might come over and do some work on this side here, because we haven't really touched the rest of our pages yet. So what we want to come and do is we just want to grab some of this blue. Kind of thicken up. Where it is at. Come in here and just... Now I'm going to blend the bird into the background a little bit there. And then make it more solid coming out. Take some time. And then let's never got that there. I'm fussy cutting for the retreat we're watching. Oh, look at you go, Sandy. Yeah. I actually haven't seen what the retreat kit looks like. Mainly because, you know, haven't gone into the group yet, which is like, it's a bad me. Bad me on that part, but that's okay. Actually, my holidays that I took off for the May retreat, because I took the May retreat off to go back up home to help Mum and Dad do our first hybrid, because we figured we'd probably need all hands on deck for it. So I'm going back up there, and it looks like I was going to have to work remotely from home, but I was able to get a lot of work done yesterday, so I've been able to take off actual leave. I don't know if it's paid, but I really don't care. Because, like, it's like a big step in my mind, more in my eyes. I'm just going to come in and kind of want to keep part of this fish's tail out of the not painted over, so I'm just trying to make sure I don't go over him too much. Go. In and add that in. So I just want to make it a little bit more thicker of a blue in this area, and then on this side make the white a bit more there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marlene. And then it's all just about making balance. Whatever looks good to your eye. But art is pretty much instinct and a lot of practice. Hold up. Don't think I should have done that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the yellow here and just so I have dots just in one spot. Get some pink. And then we want orange to keep it a bit that white. And come in and do nearly get that bit going. Now, I think what we want to do is we want to remove some of our wet paint, but in a pattern type style. So, just grab this. So with our stamp, before the paint dries, just want to come in our turtle stamp. It might not be 100% clear. Got a piece there, which is the important bit. And then didn't really work because of the dots there, but that's okay. And then go. There we are. So we've got the turtles there. What we want to do is, oh, I might want to put one more actually. This bit. Go, and then what we want to do is we want to come in with our payson. I'm just going to grab a bit more out because we've already used it all. Sorry, I know you guys are going for a bit of a jump there. I just like the colour. Oh, okay, bye Sandy. Like I said, this class is probably going to be more than an hour. Sorry about that because we still have to finish off the bird and we're just getting the background started. So this is not a short one, unfortunately, for you guys. But it is a really cool technique. So we're just going to come in and keep going. I'm also probably going to put a template of this. Well, not probably. I will put a template of the bird up on the what's it called? Out of the album for this week. So here we go. Excellent. Go up again. I think we're running out of paint on this one. So we're just going to re-ink the stamp again. But there's enough paint on it for it to work. Go, and then just gonna come up here now and just there we go. So now that we've got that done, now what we want to do is we want to add I just had it in my mind. Oh yeah, that's right. We want to add some gold glitter. I don't know if this is the right color though. Actually, before we do that, what I might come and do, I actually think it needs words, so I'm just going to come in and add them in. Easter. I'm not too worried about the words. It's just to give it some texture. Any of the words that don't stay down, I'll stick down again with some glue in a minute. It's just that we are putting them over wet paint, so they'll probably stick down by themselves, which means we don't have to get glue on our hands again. Yay! I'm an artist that doesn't like glue. It's a very contradictory moment. Bit of a hypocritical statement. Spring. I've got some words over that way. Add a few over here now. Just one there, and then maybe as well. Basket. Right, there we go. Now we've got all of that. There. Just gotta go and glue the ones down that one. Honestly, I don't know. It's the Tim Holtz one. I found it in my mother's stash. I know that I think we have a few of these kind of like coming out as a new product. They're going to be like craft sheets of just words and then cut out with like the cameos and blocks. I don't think I was supposed to tell you that. We have a new product coming out soon, kind of like these. They won't have sticky on the back of them. I think Control Creations also has some of them. But yeah, don't tell my mum that I told you that we had a new product coming out. I think I was supposed to keep that one a secret. It's very hard. Oh, he'll be fine. It will be all good. Thank you, Diane. Much appreciated. Okay, and then so I'm just coming and I'm sticking one down the ones that aren't stuck because there was dry paint there. What were you keeping a secret? Don't worry. Hi, Dad. Forgot my scribe was online. Hi, Marlene. Thank you. Oh, I'm so dead. That's so good. It is all right. All right, let's keep going. Pew, pew, pew. That Chicks isn't stuck down. I think I already put glue on him. Already put glue on that one. Okay, so the basket here, and then it wouldn't be a secret if she told you. So true. So true, Diane. So true. Right, and then put that one down, and then I'm just coming through and I'm sticking down my words, and then I'll lift it up to show you guys, and then we'll go back to doing the bird then. Because he's had enough time to dry after his 2 layers, and we'll go back in and we'll do the 3rd layer, which is a bit harder, but it's all good. Let me just see real quick if I'm happy with that. Actually, I might come in and just do a few these ones with teal. Oh, hi, Deborah. Right, and then just think it needs a little bit more detail in this area here. go. That there. I'm going to come in and do the skewer layer, which is the third layer on the bird, and it's also going to be the last layer of this little bit here, and I just redunk that back in paint by accident. Right, got the paint off that one. So we're just going to come in with our whites. And just 1 minute, I just need a drink of water. I'm just doing the dots now. You can't really see them, but they are there and they are important. Oh, yeah, sorry, Diane. Being a bit quiet. I'll show you the close-up of the dots around the background, and then we'll go in and do the third layer on our birdie. Oh, good morning, Dee. Let me just finish the dots in this general area here. So we need a few more here, and then I think we're done with the dots. Right. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot. Give me 1 minute, people. My phone's on low power. Okay. Sorry about this. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Right, there we go. Please tell me. Okay, it's on power. So, that there's the white dots as you can see them. See? Very important. I think we need a few here. And then we'll be all good in the hood. Then we just got to finish the bird. So yeah, that's it there. I think this is one of our more detailed art journal pages. We don't do a lot of detail normally because we only get an hour, but I've gone over by a long shot, which I hope you guys are okay with. Oh, thanks, Diane. Yeah, I hope you guys are okay that I've gone over time. Just really want to create to the full extent. That makes sense. And then or maybe it was the turtle. Somewhere. Okay. Sorry, I just had something fall off my desk and I can't see what it was, so it don't matter. See, tiny dots, they make all the difference. Nearly finished. put that there. And what we're gonna do is the bird needs some work. Okay, right. Here we go. I actually think if we just do some lines. Yeah, okay. I've got a plan. So now what we need is we need our black. So we're just gonna grab out our black real quick. And then grab out our paisley. Actually, we grab out our dark purple. Which is somewhere in this color. Here it is. Go. And then I'm just going to grab our outline brush, which isn't that one because it's in magnet condition. It's was this one. It seems to be. One minute. Yeah, things falling off my desk everywhere. Fun times. Okay, right. So I'm just going to double check that we can definitely doesn't give the outline I want. A nice thin outline with not too much effort. I know, I'm asking a lot. So I'm just gonna put a bit of a squeeze in my paintbrushes. Hold up. So to do outlining, you dunk your paint in, you dunk your paintbrush in the paint you want, and then you twist it and roll it out, so then you don't have too much paint on your paintbrush when you do the outline. Where's this bird? Oh, shoot. We'll go with it. Can't change it. Paint's on. And then outlining is always just a little bit scary because you can't really go back once you've started. Oh, thanks, Tanya. I don't know how this is gonna go. Looks angry. Ah. Oh. That's what it is. It's a sassy bird. Can't really change him now. A minute. Well, that's positive. We're being accurate. Being accurate then, I guess. Thanks, Diane. Kind of helps. No. Kind of said we did it for accuracy. I'm just gonna come in and do like a little bit. And then we've got that. What we want to do. So just go there. Just make the bird a bit balanced. Going to then do some flicking with my fan brush with our dark colour. I am going to put the bird up as like a printout thing on this week's album. So you can print it out and like use it as a template. You know how you draw like pencil on the back of a piece of paper and then you put it down and then you draw it over and then draw over the lines like to transfer the thing over. I am going to do like put it out as a printout on the album so you guys can go ahead and use the bird as a template if you want. It's always a good skills line, and trust me, I'm not that good at drawing. I can only draw animals. I cannot draw people. Okay, and then just have the flicks go wherever. It's all good, Tanya, honestly. I'm probably supposed to do that every time I do something that I draw, but like I kind of forget sometimes. If I haven't put something up that I've drawn in one of my classes and you want it, just let me know and I'll put it up as a template. Like I'll forget, I'll be honest. And then like weeks pass and have a few sleeps and whoop-de-doo, it hasn't gone up yet. Okay, so now we've got that there. Now what we want to do is I just want to come in with my outline and then I just want to do some like white highlights on my bird. So then he's not so dark. So we're just going to come in and do like... Remembering to keep the white highlights separate from the purple and the black paint. Hold on, let's dry the purple and black paint first before we do this. Or else it's going to be a nightmare. Right, and so we're just going to come in and dry this really quickly. We just need it to be touch dry to do the outlines. So now we've got that. There. I'm just going to flip it so that it's easier for me to do this bit. Because our paint's still fairly dry, I don't want to touch too much of it with my hand while I paint. So I've got to lift my book as I add these white highlights in. Oh, that orange was still wet. Fun times there. So it's just going to have to be apart with the finger. There we go, and then you can always trust your finger to do something. Shoot, stuff that one up. Give me a second. Because it's still wet. Fun times for me. Might be better to add this with her. Okay, and fix up that outline. Right. We go. It's fixed. Took some effort. Don't want to relive that. I'm not gonna lie. When you make a mistake and you have to fix it. Just gonna blend out that one there. And then it's gonna come in and do that. Sorry. And instead of doing the inside bit like I plan to do up there, I'm going to do this bit here. Or not. You know, the top of the bird can just stay the way it is. Okay. Alright, and then I think we do have just one more bit here to kind of lighten. As we all know, the middle of the bird's belly is the lightest. So if you have time, just let all the dots dry and then come in and do this outlining business. It's so much easier once it's all dry. Because I'm trying to finish this up before we reach the 2-hour mark. So then you guys can go about your weekend. And then so that's it there, and I'm just going to come in and dots. Come on. Try to make it so that it's not so much of a block. Right, no longer a block. There we go. And I think we're done. So if I just lift this up, show you guys. So that there is today's class. All finished. I'm so sorry about the how long it took to do the page. It's a nice technique. You guys can do it with easy stuff at home. It's really easy. I will be putting the template up of the bird. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to say? Thank you all for coming. I shall see you all next week. I don't know what time I'm doing it because it's like the May retreat. So we might be doing it on Thursday night. We might be doing it a bit earlier on the Saturday morning. Who knows? It's all up to Mom. But thank you all for coming. And I shall see you next week. And the next class, I believe, is on Monday. So, yes, thank you all for coming. And have a great weekend. Bye. Thank you.